Good afternoon. Welcome to Body Sculpting. Today you will need a mat, a chair. If you don't want to use a chair, you don't have to. We're only doing two things on it, but it's more for like the stability part and to sit on. And you'll need one weight. If you want to have a heavier one and a lighter one, you can do that. Other than that, we'll go ahead and get started. A little bit of jogging in place, jump rope, or march. So we'll do 4 exercises in the first circuit, 40 seconds work, 15-second transition, and then the same thing, just different exercises in the next circuit. 2 rounds per circuit. Last 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to take it side to side. High skater, low. Three, 2, and 1. 1 second quadricep stretches. Make sure you keep that chest lifted. Tuck that pelvic bone slightly towards the ground. 3, 2, and 1. We'll do a high reach and then swing your arms back. Stand up on your tiptoes and swing it back. Three, 2, and 1. Soccer kick. Pull your arms back. Last 3, 2, and 1. And a little step touch. We'll just give ourselves a little bit of hug. Open your palms towards me. 3, 2, and 1. Hamstring curl. You can walk forward, walk back, go side to side, or just stay in place. If you want to, you can do more of a little hop in between. 3, 2, and 1. So we'll start on the right leg, round your big toe down. You're going to take your left hand, reach down, and then swing your leg through, or give me a knee. So make sure you're balancing, reach down towards the ground, swing your leg through. Hips towards the ground, 1 more, and then switch other side. Ground down through that big toe will help with your balance. Do 1 more. All right. And some hip circles, 1 leg. And then reverse. Switch sides. Hips try to stay level. Embrace the core. And reverse. Last one. All right. Wide legs, reach towards the ground, or you can stay up nice and tall. One more each side, and then we'll hold, circle the arm, and reverse. Transition to the other side, please. And reverse. reach down, touch the toe, leave the hop out if you want. Make sure you're hinging forward. Trying to get a flat back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, swing that leg up, reach for your toes. Brace the core. You can walk with these forward. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So on the first one, you can use light weights if you want. You can have 1 or 2 pounds. I wouldn't go heavier than 5 there because we're just gonna do just straight punches. All right, and then your next exercise, you're gonna do hold one of the weights. So you're gonna sit, do a tricep extension. You're gonna stand up and press it overhead. All right. And then we'll have let me show you with this one. So you can do with or without a weight. So we're working on balance. Start with the right leg. You're going to reach across the right leg. Back leg is bent. And then come up with the left leg bent. So it's a hinging motion, working on stability all the way up from the ankle all the way up through the core. And if you don't want to use weight with that, you do not have to. And then we will have, in a crawl position, so flat back, and you're going to lift up, and then I'm just going to call out, lift your right hand, lift your left toe or foot, so just random things, and we're working on core stability. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with those light little body weight punches. So starting in 3, 2, go. So use your light weights here, so you'll have a right leg in front, and we're just little jabs. Keep your hands up and brace your core. So if you have your weights, like I said, don't go heavier than 5 pounds. That can hurt your shoulder. And you can, if you do have weights, you can slow it down. If you don't want to do, you can do uppercuts. All right, then grab that one weight. So start seated. We're going to start with that tricep extension. Stand up, press overhead, squeeze your bum. Core is nice and tight. When that weight is above your head, make sure that you try to draw that chest up, but keep the rib cage towards the pelvic. Five more seconds. Now that was bowler squat, so working on balance and core. So stand on the right leg, you're hinging. So here you start with that knee, and then bring that left arm across. And I'm not going to use a weight. You can use one, totally up to you. So take your left arm across. If you can't go down as low, that's fine. If you need to tap the foot down in between, you can. Make sure that you're just doing that hinging motion. All right, so we're going to be in that crawl position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Lift your knees up, and then nice flat back. All right, lift your right hand up, hold. Left. Right foot. Left foot. Simon Says, lift your left hand up. Right hand. Left foot. Right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Doesn't have to be up high. Right hand, left hand. Right foot, left foot. Left hand. I know that was kind of silly, but that's really good for your embracing your core. All right, back to the punches, except we're doing it on the left side. Left leg is in front, so you're just straight little punches. You can fixate your eyes on a target. Hold those dumbbells. Embrace that core. Fast, slow. I'm going to do some uppercuts. Quick ones. And pick up that weight. Starting back, tricep extension. Frame your ears with your hands. Drive your hips up. Stand up and squeeze your bum. And I say, so it's rib cage to pelvic, so you're not anteriorly, posteriorly tilting your spine. All right. So that single leg, it's called a bowler squat. So I'll face this way. Ground down through your left big toe. So bring that right leg up and behind. It doesn't matter how high you lift that right leg. You only go down as far as it's good for your body, with or without a weight. So think hinge forward, slightly tuck your chin. Brace that core when that knee is lifted. All right. This time, now you can do hand and foot, or you can work on a crawl position. So you're going to do, when you lift your knees up, so your right hand and left leg will move at the same time. So the object is to keep your hips still. You can go fast or slow. If you really want to engage the core, you're going to move a little bit slower. Brace that core as if someone's about to punch you in the belly. Very humid out here. Grab a sip of water and I'll go through the next ones. All right, you can use a lighter weight here. We're going to do lateral crunches. So lift that leg up so you can keep that leg bent, knee bent, or you can extend it out. So you're going to reach and crunch, working up that side of that waist. The next one, you're going to have a row. So hand stable, left hand down. We're going to do the right arm. Stagger your feet flat back, and then we're just going to row. Now, if you don't want to use the chair, you don't have to. You can use your hands for support. All right, and then you'll need that weight. So you're going to step out with the right leg, lateral lunge, and then high pull. And then we have sit up, and then you're going to throw. You can throw 6 punches across the body. You can throw 8 or repeat. If you don't want to come all the way up, you can just hover and do punches here, or you can sit up on your tailbone and make sure that you're not rounding that spine and just take it across the body. All right. With or without your weight with those crunches. So starting on the right side. So your leg is either bent, crunching, or straight. So pull everything in. Reach, so feel that stretch, and then contraction. You can definitely feel these without any resistance, but of course add resistance if you want. Row. So nice flat back. Allow those shoulders to retract down and then pull. Now if you want to do a little bit of a rotation movement, you can. Just pull it straight on back. Squeeze up at that top. If you can hold it for 2 or 3 seconds, even better. Work that posterior chain. All right. Sorry. So right leg is going to do a lateral lunge, and left arm is going to be high pull. I guess I'll face you this way. All right, step out to that side, reach down, bring it up. Now, if you want to add a balancing component, you're going to lift your right leg up. Pull the shoulder blades into the back pocket, and you do not have to go down as far. You can just do just a little bit right at your knee or thigh, or reach all the way towards the ground. Here now, if you have those like little hand weights or little weighted gloves or whatever, you can use that too. So sit up, 6, 8 punches, whatever you want to do. Make sure that that core is tight when you're in coming up. Brace it when you're taking it across the body. Make sure that you're bracing it as if someone's about to punch you in the belly. If you don't want to come up and down, you can even just, remember, you can just hold here. left side. So, of course, grab your weight if you want to. Ready, crunch. Extend, crunch, contract. Really focus on that squeeze. Other side. Right leg's in front. Trap those shoulders down, shoulders over your wrist. Pull that arm in. Pause at that top. At least 1 second. I'd even do 2 or 3. Hold. Left leg, right arm, high pull. Right arm lunge, come up, upright row. Add that balance component if you want. That shoulder blade into that back pocket. Right. Sit up, 6, 8 punches, and work. So make sure that you, when you're coming up, you're rounding up, so your chin slightly tucks into your chest. When you're sitting here, sit up nice and tall. And we're done. All right, so we'll go ahead. And stay here. Bring your left foot in. You're going to reach your arms up and reach towards your toes. Keeping your chest lifted. Hinging from the waist, reach out as far as you can. And then slight variation. Here's going to take your left arm across, maybe to the thigh, calf, or foot. So stretching through your left QL. Right leg is extended out, so just face that way. And you lift your left arm up and over. Side stretch. And then we're going to take your chest towards your foot. Come down as far as it's comfortable for you. Leg's going to come in, take a seated twist, right leg's going to cross over the left leg, hug onto that shin, lift your chest up, and gaze towards your right. If that's not comfortable, then please extend your bottom leg. And slowly release. Bring everything in center, butterfly your legs. So we're just going to cross the arms, tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine, and then whatever hands on bottom, go ahead and place on the top, same thing. Open up through your upper and middle back, and then release. So now you can stay here, flutter the legs, you can just stay still and begin to hinge forward. Your hands to support you. Try to draw your knees towards the earth. Slightly engage your glutes just for a few seconds, and then relax everything. All right, straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reach toward your toes. And then slight variation, take your right hand to the outside edge of your thigh, calf, or foot. Extend that leg out to the side. Reach your left hand towards your toes. Take that right hand up or up and over. Releasing, bring your chest towards or over that foot. Cross it, outer thigh, sit up nice and tall, hug onto that shin. And let's extend both legs out. Take right ankle, cross it over. You can stay here if that's enough for your right outer glute, or bring your left foot in. So the further that your left foot is to you, the more sensation you're going to have for that your right outer glute. And release, other side. Windshield wipe your legs, left to right, some little internal, external rotations for our hips. And then next time when your legs fall over to one side, you're going to gaze to your opposite shoulder. And slowly bring it back in. And then gaze away from your knees. Right, and then we'll roll on here, take a few cat and cows. So rounding the spine and then slightly tilt your tailbone up, or you can just maintain a neutral flat back. One more. And then extend the right leg back, press back through your heel, calf stretch. Bring it in, other side. step the right leg forward. Stretch through your left hip flexor. Your left arm lifts up and over. And then framing your foot. Take your right hand to the sky, or feel free to drape behind your low back. And then slowly release. Come to that other side. Tall kneeling position. Slightly squeeze your right glute. Lifting your right hand up and over. Coming down, framing that foot. Outside hand lifts up, twist from your upper mid-back. And release, come into a child's pose position. Hands can be extended or draped on the sides of your body, or puppy position where your hips stay lifted. And slowly release, sitting on your heels, stretch through your feet. Right arm's going to cross the body, shoulder stretch, or you can take a little eagle wrap the arms. Side, left arm goes across. Take that wrap. And then tricep. And other side. One more time, standing on your knees. Reach down towards the ground. Lift your left arm up. Side stretch. And other side. Sitting back on the knees, we'll take your right hand behind you, gaze towards your left, drop your chin to your chest, stretch through that upper traps. Feel this on the right side of that neck. And bringing it up, other side, left hand behind your back, gaze to the right, drop your chin to your chest. And release, bring it all in, take 3 big breaths in, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, biggest breath you have in. Longest, smoothest breath out. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank your bodies for doing something wonderful for it. And I will see you guys soon. Have a blessed day.